Hello YouTube, this is Dabmar1079, finally bringing you the legendary battleship Großer Kurfürst. Finally, because it took me a while when I first announced that I'd be doing a video on her, since I got out a video for the Tirpitz first for her. But now I pretty much have the 3 battleships that Hitler wanted for his massive and powerful navy, starting out with the Bismarck, her sister ship Tirpitz, and the end results of that madman's delusion of what he wanted in his navy. Just show off a few things. Like right here, the little bio that you can see when it was designed for and all that stuff. But also, I will be linking a video down below. Maybe it won't be up right there when this video first comes out, but it'll be down below to another video to where you can watch pretty much the idea of where these 3 battleships came from, and the idea leading up to this big, powerful one, and everything. Without wasting any more time, let's take her out to battle. Let's take her out on the open ocean for the first time. For me, I can't wait to see how Großer Kurfürst plays and all that. Just to me. I've seen her. For some people, I guess, getting the commander skills to give her enough added health to make her at least 1,000 hit points. Or 100,000 hit points and everything. And such as always, like we know, first I shall be doing one AI battle. I guess as a shakedown cruise. And then the other one will be against actual players. Let's see what they have. They have 2 Großer Kurfürsts and the 1 British battleship. Everything. We have 1 other Großer Kurfürst and the Yamato. It's really, I might go over there.
General quarters.
Kind of neat. It has basically the same things as the Bismarck, where you can detect the torpedoes, launch an aircraft, and all that. I don't get why all the legendary ships always have that, unless you don't have that commander skill that give you only 2 repair parties.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Not bad, our first hit.
Our team is taking the lead.
What was the 30-knot ship? Oh, it is a 30-knot ship. to actually see. Good impressive gun range for secondary guns.
Our victory is in sight. Our victory is in sight. Our victory is in sight.
Guess not bad, that fight. Let us switch over. Now on to this one. Oh. No. For that, you can get now, I guess, the new Russian battleship for tier 6. Enough of that. Off to standard battle. See how I do with the Großer Kurfürst against people. And actually, now that I think of it, I wonder if that also means we'll be in contact with aircraft carriers. It'll also, I guess, give us a chance to see how good the AA guns are. Even though I don't want to be engaged with aircraft carriers, I almost want to see how much this thing's good, because it doesn't look like it has that many. Even though in the little bio it says that good AA guns. Which, now that I think of it, I hope it does have some good AA guns, because both Tirpitz and Bismarck went down due to pretty much the help of aircraft carriers. Yeah, as long as we stick near like this Alaska, which pretty much has plenty of anti-aircraft guns. Well, better than ours. Anyways, we should be fine if he gets in gear. There's the Bismarck. And Iowa. Perfect. But he's not an upgraded Iowa, so he won't have as many AA guns as I would hope so. The Prince Eugen. If I was him, I'd go near and help the Bismarck. And we got the Yamato to help too.
Dead ahead. Torpedoes, direct front. The ship is on fire. The ship is on fire!
Oh, come on, stop shooting at me.
The ship is on fire! Problem solved, sir.
Darn. Just as the darn Alaska was starting to come around, too. And since she's sinking, how it goes, and go to see the mighty ship sink. ship when you, with her guns, when you hit the right spot, it seems like, since get a good shot off, you can get 19,000 hit points of damage. Overall, she is a good ship, I think. But for me, since the Yamato is still has, I guess, technically the most powerful guns in the world, and actually was a real warship, technically for now, then she supports more AA guns, and her guns, you definitely hit those in the right spot, you're taking down hit points, because I've used her against a Großer Kurfürst, and they hit for a lot of damage. But out of all the German ships, not bad, I guess. To me, worth researching all that time for and everything. And almost, to be honest with you, to be historically accurate, I would have taken the Prince Eugen and I would have went right next to Bismarck. But I guess she also did good against the new threat of the aircraft carrier, shot down 5 planes even though they weren't aimed at her. Definitely she is a ship to keep near an escort of ships. Either cruisers, destroyers, if she can keep up, to other battleships like Iowa and like a fully upgraded, or at least a B-hull upgraded battleship for Iowa, because she gets more AA guns, and that's what these ships were meant to do, is throw down a lot of suppressive firepower. Unlike the German battleships like the Bismarck, here where they are not meant, they weren't really fighting aircraft carriers during their lifetime, really. Well, the design principle, they weren't supposed to be fighting aircraft carriers. As far as my knowledge goes, their design is still based on World War I, basically. Well, heavily armed battleships. AA guns, I think, were almost an afterthought. And technically speaking, that was almost correct, because they were still fighting ship to ship, pretty much, in the Atlantic. The British had aircraft carriers, but they had real outdated biplanes. They were still wood and like a type of paper still. But those ships did the necessary damage to get a lucky shot like the Bismarck got for her rudder, and pretty much at her fate. But it's also not fault. Also, the Japanese have that problem too. They didn't have that many AA guns, but due to the aircraft carriers that we kept doing, they built up throughout the war. To where, if you've seen the PC game of this, you'll actually see this Yamato sister ship, Mikasa. No, not Mikasa. Yeah, Mikasa, I think. Actually have the standard amount of AA guns that she had post keep refits. And I know that's not what I'm thinking, is her sister ship, Mikasa. No, Musashi. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, if you look at her from the PC version of the game, she's just as powerful as her in guns. Has the the secondary guns, has still the main batteries, the same as her. She just doesn't have the AA firepower. Pretty much, I think the only ones that had it down were America and pretty much the British, since I think I also heard we helped them out. And it looks like we're not going to win this battle, so darn. But we'll continue to watch to see if we at least get one more ship. Let's see how many. They have lost their carrier, their own Iowa, and the Bismarck. They still have both legendary battleships. Oh, the Iowa's fighting the Yamato. Was fighting the Yamato, the Großer Kurfürst. Got her. Now it's just a lone Japanese aircraft carrier. And the destroyer's following it. There's the Großer Kurfürst over there. There's the Yamato over there. And there's the bottom floor for this ship. There she goes. Let's see the damage. Oh, and actually 100,000. I'm surprised. Not bad, I guess. Not bad for a battle. And like I said, this ship is a good one. Big, powerful guns, just like Yamato, pretty much, I guess, close to it. Secondary batteries that can shoot farther than both the Bismarck and the Tirpitz. Pretty much has a 30-knot speed, so it's just as fast as the Iowa. But to me, it almost definitely feels a lot slower getting up to speed. Like, I think Tirpitz here, let's see what she has in terms of speed. .5 knot speed, but I guess because she's tinier, I guess to me she's faster and probably has a greater momentum of speed, I guess. She's a good ship, you know. And with all that said, I want to thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell to notify you anytime that I post a video or go live. And please leave a comment down below and tell me, what do you think about the legendary ships that I've reviewed thus far? And also leave a comment down below and tell me, what do you think about the video link to basically showing you off these 3 battleships down in the description below. And if you've seen that video before, tell me what you think of it then to now, if you're rewatching it after many years. I'd like to know. But as always, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.